District Semifinals between Grayson County and Edmonson County about ready to roll here this evening. Let's introduce you starting here to both of these teams. First off, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the 3 seed, the Wildcats of Edmonson County, who are 13-14, 2-4 in 12th District. But Stephen, as we always say, really they're 0-0.
Yeah, shuffle up and deal tonight, Sam.
And with this matchup and this rivalry, those records even more so do not mean anything. The players you'll need to know: for Edmonson County, their leading scorer is Will Alexander. He's averaging 11.7 points and 3 rebounds per game. Josh Decker down low has been an issue for Grayson County this season. He's averaging 11.2 points and 9.2 rebounds per game. But the biggest thing with him is rebounding the ball. He has 14 rebounds per game against Grayson County this season. And then Wyatt Gravel, the Warren East transfer, he's averaging just over 10 points and under 5 rebounds per game. That's really your triple threat there for this Edmonson County team that's looking to make it back to the 12th District championship game against Butler County would be the game on Friday evening. But more importantly for them as well, they want to move on to the third region tournament next week. That would happen on either Wednesday or Thursday would be that game. For this Edmonson County team though, Stephen, you've watched them, we've seen them. To me, it really starts with Will Alexander.
Yeah, and the couple games that we've watched Will this year when we've been against him, and I've been able to watch him a couple other times, I don't think Will's played to his potential this year yet. Tonight, does he turn it on and have just a crazy game? And I think he would agree with me if I said that. And you never know if it's too much has been put on him as far as scoring, but I think Will could be one of those guys tonight that if he gets his mind set, he could come out and have a huge game.
Grayson County, they're playing really good basketball. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. This is Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world.
When disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
Ad Council.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Edmonson County. We're just about 16 minutes away from tip-off here in this 12th District semifinal matchup. Grayson County 17-11, 4-2 in the 12th District. Players you'll need to know: Jack Longston, 19.4 points per game. Spencer Langdon, 16.8. But Stephen, the man who has been stirring the cup of coffee over these past couple of games has been Kobe Martin.
Sure, yeah. Kobe's come off two of, I guess, arguably his best performances, and has just been really, really active on the defensive end and has been producing on the offensive end as well. So look for him to have a big night tonight as well.
when you think back to when Edmonson and Grayson played back, I guess we would look at nearly a month ago. It was on the 26th of January. Today's just the 27th. So a month ago yesterday, Brody Armstrong to open up the game was out of his mind, and then Taden Walmston took over down the stretch. Stephen, I know you are the president of the Brody Armstrong fan club, and for the Cougars to win today, they're going to need another big game from Brody.
Yeah, I was made aware the other day that they tried to find a jersey for me to wear, but they couldn't find one big enough that would fit in me for. But yeah, Brody's he's just so much fun, and I've said this before. If you looked out on the court right now and you didn't know anything about this team, he's not the one that you'd pick out to think that he's going to be an impact player. But in that game up here, he was the game changer in the first quarter and kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
And I think you could very well say that about a bunch of Grayson County's best players, because another guy that's been standing out, he was an assist away from a triple-double against Hancock County, was Landon Haycraft.
It crossed my mind earlier today, Sam. I was thinking about this game, and if you ask a coach at the first of the season, you're going to have goals of winning the district tournament, getting to the regional tournament. One of the things is you want your team to culminate at this time of the year and be playing the best basketball that they can. With the Davis County game last week and then followed up by the Hancock County game on Friday night, I think the Cougars are playing the best ball that they played, and that's just great for Coach Johnston right now.
Speaking of Coach Johnston, we'll take a break, talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gormley joined by head coach Travis Johnston from the Cougar boys. Coach, that game against Hancock County was about as good as you can look. What worked?
Shots were falling, first off, and Kobe's been playing at another level that's completely changed our game, and he's so fast, and he gets the ball up the floor, and he just helps with our transition and our tempo. But again, shots were falling. We moved the ball. We cut the best that we have all year. We passed the ball the best that we have all year. And that was just a really fun game, and it's also hopefully a good thing that we had it right before district.
You mentioned Kobe, and that was exactly the player that I wanted to ask about, because it does not matter when I'm in here and you all aren't playing. He's in the gym shooting. What has that work ethic done for him?
Sometimes it's just kind of standing around and shooting, but he's in here. That's why his shot's falling. He's shooting 40% from three on the year, 50% his last so many games, and he's just somebody who loves to play and loves the gym. And you saw glimpses of him at the Christmas tournaments, and then he kind of went backwards a little bit, which is what everybody has done for our team this year, and then he's picked it up lately, especially when Tatum's been out, and hopefully he keeps riding the hot hand because he's been really good for us.
Win or go home against Edmonson. How do you handle those emotions?
Well, we talk about it. There's going to be emotions. There's always going to be, no matter if it's tournament or not. But it's the team who settles in first, and we say that all the time. 32 minutes, and you're going to run on emotion and adrenaline the first couple, but it's the team who settles in and locks in first. We went on a 15-0 run to start the game here. They were up 15-4 at their place against them the first time we played. They led at halftime. We ended up winning. It was tied the rest of the game. The second game we played here, other than that 15-0 run. So basketball is a game of runs, and we were able to get on one to start the last game, and then we were able to lock in and stay consistent the rest of the way. And it's just the team who does that first.
You saw this team about a month ago the last time. How have they improved since then?
Alexander's shooting it really good lately. He's, I think, 58% his last 5 games, averaging about 20 points a game. And Doyle's playing a little bit better, getting more comfortable. And then they have their bigs, and their bigs are always a concern for us just because we're not very big. And they've been trying to pound it inside a little bit more to them. So we'll have to be able to handle that.
You mentioned their bigs, Decker and Gravel. On Friday, you said you had some plans to do it, and we teased it. How are you going to handle them?
We got to pressure on the ball. One of the best post defenses is not allowing that passer to see the post, and then Brody and Jack and Hayden and I don't know who else would guard in there. Maybe Gage. They're just gonna have to work. They're big, they're strong, they're physical. We're gonna have to make them score over the top of us, and then on the flip side, they can't get easy buckets with offensive rebounds.
You mentioned Alexander that's shooting lights out right now. Is there anything you can do to guard somebody, or do you have to do something differently when someone's hot?
You got to find him early. He can pull up from volleyball line, and they run him off quite a bit of screens lately, and run some sets for him. So you just got to stay attached to his hip and make him a driver. And he's capable of driving. He's a good all-around player, but the three is where he lives at. So you got to. That's kind of their head of the snake. You got to kind of cut it off and try to limit his threes and make him a driver off the bounce.
Only one team will advance to Friday night, and more importantly, next week's third region tournament. How do you make sure it's you all?
Rebound and run. That's been our 2 keys all year. Rebound and run. If we can get stops and rebound, our transition we're able to get out and transition, and we're looking pretty good in that so far. Or lately anyway. So we got to do those 2 things.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the locker room. Show after this.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike, or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world. When disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, Our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. The 12th District Semifinals between Edmonson County and Grayson County are about 5 minutes away. It's time for Stephen's strategies for the Cougars to pick up a win.
I'm gonna throw this out there for both teams. I think whichever team settles into their game plan the first. You heard Coach Johnston say, if we can start rebounding and running, we'll get there. Not exactly sure what Edmonson County's game plan is, but whichever team gets rid of the jitters and the nerves and is able to settle into the game first, I like their chances.
Grayson County, Edmonson County, 12th District Semifinals. The story writes itself, and we'll find out how it'll be written after this. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money. Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected?
Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day, a movement toward life-saving resources, movement toward advancing research and care, movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 20
Edmonson County Wildcats, Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you. Stephen, I don't know about you, but I'm ready.
I was just thinking, Sam, I'm a little bit nervous.
And you're not even playing today.
I seldom got nervous when I played, but just the juices flowing tonight, the competition, the fans.
For the public, for the starting lineups, let's turn it over to Brian Payton, public address announcer.
This game will feature the Edmonson County Wildcats and the Grayson County Cougars. Before we get started with the starting lineups, we'd like to do our pregame awards for all academic team. First from Edmonson County, Colin Doyle. And from Grayson County, Zach Bratcher. meet the starting lineup. First, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Edmonson County Wildcats. Starting at guard, number 0, Will Alexander. At forward, number 23, Lane Ashley. At guard, number 1, Tyler Wilson. At forward, number 24, Joshua Decker. And at guard, number 22, Colin Boyle. Head coach for Edmonson County is Jay Hensley.
Let's get him, boys!
Now introducing the starting lineup for Grayson County Cougars. Starting at guard, number 24, Jack Johnston. At guard, number 2, Spencer Lennon. At forward, number 23, Gordy Armstrong. At guard, number 5, Landon Maycraft. And at guard, number 20, Kirby Martin. And the head coach for Grayson County is Tyler Johnston.
The 12th district semifinals between Grayson County and Edmonson County is about ready to go. It is the 96th all-time matchup between these two teams. Grayson County leads 67-28. But as you may remember, a little over a year ago today, it was Edmonson County that ended Grayson County's season in the 12th district semifinals in Brownsville.
If you've ever read Tony Dungy's book, he talked about big games. He would walk out on the field and he would look in the corners to see if the place was packed. And Sam, the corners are packed tonight at the Cougar Den.
Will Alexander against Jack Logston for the opening tip of this evening's game, and it is controlled by Grayson County. They'll be working from right to left on your radio dial. When the home lights with the navy blue numerals, Langdon, Haycraft, Martin, Logston, and Armstrong. Starting for the orange and blue, who have won 4 straight games. Inside to Armstrong. He tries to split the double team off balance. Passes off to Haycraft. Up top to Martin. 3 top side. Got it! Kobe Martin has been the Cougars' best player over the past couple of weeks and picks up where he left off. Grayson County strikes first. They lead 3-0.
Huge bucket. Kobe in the offense there knocks that one down, gets us on the board. Good job to him. Edmonson
County's got it in the far side. They'll be wearing their road red jerseys with the navy blue numerals, 13 and 14, 2 and 4 in district play. They give it inside to Decker. Up top to Ashley. Now setting it up in between the circles to Wilson. Also Alexander and Gravel in the starting lineup for the Wildcats of Edmonson County, coached by Trey Tinsley. On the inside, pass deflected, taken away by Armstrong. He flips it off to Logston. Outlet pass to Langdon on the right wing. Cougars out and running. Langdon driving the baseline, kicks it up top to Armstrong. Pass was deflected. Armstrong was able to get it. Off to Martin. Another deep right side 3. It's short. Long rebound chased down by Martin. He gets his own miss. Up top to Haycraft. Haycraft in on the drive on Decker. Hand off to Langdon. In the lane. Basket's no good, but he's fouled on the inside. Your officials for today's game, Jason Wilkins, Tony Beard, and Colby Joe Carver.
I'm really intrigued, Sam, down here on this other end, on the defensive end for the Cougars, the Decker-Armstrong matchup. Decker's got him about a couple inches and probably several pounds.
Spencer Langdon to the free throw line. He makes his first 54% this season.
Really interested to see how Brody is able to control him, and that first time did a good job.
Langdon misses the second. Grayson County leads 4-0, 6:43 left in the first quarter. Josh Decker was called for his first foul on that last play. Alexander drives around Martin at the rim. Basket good for Will Alexander. He gets to the hole. He's classified as a shooter, but he shows he's got more to his game than just outside the arc.
Yeah, nice take right there by Will.
Up top by Logston at the free throw line, picks up his dribble. Up top to Martin. On the drive is Armstrong off the glass. Strong take by Brody Armstrong, and he finishes on the inside. Grayson County leads 6-2 with 6:12 left here in this first quarter of play. Winner moves on to Friday's 12th District Championship game against Butler County. That game will be at 7 o'clock here at Grayson County High School. Alexander on the right wing, picks up his dribble up top to Wilson. Wilson is a good shooter as well. Edmonson County's got a couple of guys who can really shoot it and fill it up, including Doyle, who drives down the right side. He fades it in. The floater good from the baseline for Colin Doyle.
Kind of surprised by both teams, Sam. Both of them seem like nerves are not a problem right now.
Haycraft at the free throw line, up top to Martin, off to Armstrong. Got Decker in the air. Armstrong drives, absorbs the contact, hand off to Langdon, and it's out of bounds.
First mishap there by the Cougars on the offensive end probably gave it to Jack in a bad spot right there. But, yeah, going the other way.
Alexander has it at the logo for Edmonson County. Alexander drives, jump pass back out to Wilson. Wilson at the free throw line, bounce pass inside to Decker off the glass, shots missed. Ashley's rebound is knocked out of bounds by Armstrong, and it's going to stay here.
That's one thing, Sam, we're really, just like Coach Johnston said in the pregame, you're really going to have to work hard on those rebounds.
It'll be Wilson to trigger for Edmonson County. He scans once, scans twice, gets it into Ashley at the rim, too strong. Jack Logston at the rebound, he loses it into the hands of Haycraft. Outlet pass to Martin, who's off and running. Bounce pass down to the right block to Langdon. Langdon flips it back to Martin in the near corner. Up top to Haycraft on the drive. Kicks it far side. 3 by Armstrong. Got it! 5 early for Brody Armstrong. Grayson County on top, 9-4. Under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter of play.
Again, a big start by Brody bodes well for us in this game.
Wilson up top for Edmonson. Almost had his pocket picked. Feeds the pass inside. Armstrong going to pick up a foul on the inside. His first, team's first.
Yeah, those are the type of fouls. Again, you never want to see a foul, but those are the type that you really hate. Coach Brody been a little too aggressive right there, and he did. It was a good call.
Trey Tinsley, that head coach for Edmonson County, played his freshman through junior seasons right here at Grayson County High School, including at one point being teammates with head coach Travis Johnston. Colin Doyle airballs a 3. Ashley tries to save it in. He does, though, into the hands of Martin for the Cougars of Grayson. Martin coast to coast, blocked at the rim, rebounded by Langdon. Langdon amongst the trees, goes back up, too strong, rebound out of bounds off of Edmonson. It's going to stay here.
Couldn't really see who got the last tip on that, but I guess Decker or Ashley possibly got that.
Wyatt Gravel comes in for Edmonson County.
At one point he was leading the state in field goal percentage or something.
He's led the region pretty much the entirety. Right side Armstrong 3. Little short rebound bouncing around. Gravel has it, loses it. Haycraft's got, or Langdon's got it, puts it in on the right side. Timeout on the floor taken by Edmonson County. It'll just be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Grayson County leads 11-4 here. 4:20 left in the first quarter. Trey Tinsley calls the early timeout. Stephen, we talked in the open about settling into the game, and Grayson County settled in.
Yeah,
it didn't even look like they needed to settle in.
Yeah, you wish it was 18-4 if you're Coach Johnson, but right now 11-4 is a pretty big margin with the level of intensity in this game so far.
When these two teams have met twice this year already, Edmonson County led 15-4 at the game in Brownsville. Grayson County led 15-0 at the game here. Alexander steps out of bounds. He tried to run the baseline. It's headed back the other way. The rowdy Cougs, the Grayson County student section, is right there on top of it. If Colby Joe Carver didn't see it, they were going to let him know that he did step out of bounds.
Yeah, pretty good contingent in the student section tonight. They got the camouflage on, and they're right to get loud.
Far side, Armstrong 3. Got it! Brody Armstrong's got 8 early points. Grayson County leads 14-4 with 3:47 left in the first quarter of play.
You know, and that had to be a focus for Edmonson County with Brody having such a great first half in the second matchup. But, man, he's really come to play tonight.
Alexander up top, guarded by Martin. Alexander was ejected from the game in Brownsville after receiving his second technical foul in that game. Got to imagine that there is something extra for him wanting to show off against his biggest rival.
Yeah.
Doyle with the right hand, drives in, and he walks with it.
I think Doyle probably thought he got bumped right there, but the referees didn't see it that way and called the walk. No question it was a walk. The only question is whether or not they would call the foul or not.
14-4, Grayson County in control. 3:12 left in the first quarter here from Grayson County High School.
I think you got to look for Brody Armstrong this possession.
Up top, Martin. On the left wing, Haycraft. Back up top to Martin. Back to Haycraft in the corner. They're going to let him have the shot. Landon is really struggling. Yeah. Brody walks with it, and he did. He went a little bit too quick on the inside. Braden Wright, the 6'3" freshman for Edmonson County, comes in. 4.7 points, 2.2 rebounds per game. You see the 6'3" frame and think he might be a post player. About half of his shots this season, though, have come from beyond the arc.
Plays more out on the perimeter.
Decker drives in on Armstrong. Basket's good. He'll go to the line.
It's a big call because that's going to be 2 on Brody. Decker just made up his mind right there. He was going to get to the bucket. Did a good job, but worse for the Cougars. That's 2 on Brody.
That is Brody Armstrong's second and the team's second. Hayden Robinson and Taden Logston comes back in. Taden has missed the past couple of games dealing with a wrist injury that he suffered against Butler County. He still has that left wrist heavily taped. And looks like we got some perspiration on the floor. Stephen, it is very warm in here today.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that there's going to be a lot of humidity in here. It feels like where we're sitting is probably 85, 90 degrees, and I'm sure down on the floor the guys are feeling it too.
Decker to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. Rather, that's to convert on the end one, and he makes that. Grayson County's doubled up Edmonton 14-7, 2:38 left in the first quarter. Langdon deep on the right side, up top to Martin. Man-to-man defense, or actually it's zone for Edmonton. Deep 3 right side by Langdon is missed. Rebounded by Alexander for the Wildcats. Alexander over to the left wing. Deep 3 left side, good by Edmonton County. Putting it in was Braden Wright. We touched on it. He's good from deep, and just like that, Edmonton County has brought this game back to within 4.
Yeah, right on cue there, talking about him being more of a perimeter player, and he knocks one down from deep.
Left wing Martin. Off to the right side to Taden Logston into Langdon on the drive amongst the trees. Dumps it off to Jack Logston at the rim. Basket good.
Really good pass by Landon that time, or Spencer getting into the lane. Jack standing right there open in the middle of the lane is able to drop it in.
16-10, Cougs on top, 150 left in the first quarter of play here for the Cougar Den. Winner moves on to Friday's 12th District Championship. Losers season ends today. Up top, pass deflected. Back, Logston saves it. Got it. Off to Taden Logston. And then throws it away. He was trying to find Kobe Martin, but not a good pass. Trying to be a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, but those are the things right there, seeing Jack jump on that loose ball. He could have easily just ran and tried to pick it up, but jumped on the loose ball and was able to corral it for the Cougars.
About 90 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. Grayson County up by 6 here in this 12th District semifinal matchup. Right on the left wing. Into the far corner, spinning around is Wilson. Off to Decker, 3 top side, too strong. Jack Logston gets the rebound for the orange and blue. Logston behind the back dribble as he crosses the timeline to Taden Logston. Into the corner to Langdon. Driving in is Langdon, lowers his shoulder and lays it in off the right side. Spencer Langdon's got 5 early points. Grayson County on top, 18-10.
Again, good penetration right there. Got into the teeth of the defense. Maybe a little bit of a Euro step underneath there and laid it in.
Tyler Wilson up top. Another good shooter. Grayson County sticking with man-to-man defense, but they have extended it a little bit. Wilson on the drive, in on Robinson, help side defense, shot partially blocked, but Wilson still able to power it in.
Yeah, kind of
for his first basket of the game.
Tough angle right there, but he got it to fall.
Far side Napier's got it for Grayson County. Up top to Taden Logston. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Hayden Robinson, 3, far side. It's an air ball. Rebound ripped away by Langdon for Grayson County. Langdon in the corner. Off to Robinson, up top to Logston. 3 left side, he's fouled. 3 shots coming for Jack Logston. Right will be the guilty party.
Pretty good ball movement right there. After, when you shoot a lot of threes, you're going to get a lot of long rebounds. Spencer was able to corral that one and then moved it around. Got Hayden in the middle of the lane, kicking it out to Jack. And you got to like your chances when Jack Logston goes to the free throw line.
4th in the state in free throw percentage is Jack Logston, 87.2%. And the first one for the freshman is good. Second one good as well. This atmosphere, incredible early on.
Yeah, it's electric in here.
Logston makes all 3 for Grayson County. They lead 21-12, 28.3 on the clock here in the first quarter of play. Decker in the middle. He'll break the timeline across the near side of the floor. Grayson County up by 9. Do a handoff pass to Alexander, who's guarded by Taden Logston for Grayson County. Alexander backs it off. Drives in with the right hand, poked away and taken away by Grayson County with 8 seconds left. Langdon drives in at the rim. Floater good for Spencer Langdon with 3 seconds left. Edmonson County's going to get it in. Decker from beyond half court at the buzzer. It is no good. At the end of the first quarter of play, Grayson County leads Edmonson County 23-12. This is Cougar basketball on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
3-12, Grayson County leads Edmonson County. As we start the second quarter of play, this has lived up to the hype early on between, Stephen, I'll say it, the best rivalry in the third region, and it's not even close.
Yeah, I'd like to hear a story about what the other one might be, but this is definitely meeting the bill tonight.
Up top, Edmonson County has it. They trail 23-12. Gage Napier picks the pocket. Driving down the left side, Napier lays it in on that left wing. Gage Napier gets his first points of the game. Trey Tinsley waits no more time. He wants a timeout. It's 25-12. Cougs lead. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Leads the game 25-12 here in this early in the second quarter of play. The student section is packed and filled to the brim here. This has been probably the biggest student section we've seen of the season, Stephen.
Yeah, it's packed in there tonight, and I'm sure they're feeling the heat pretty good in there, but it doesn't seem like it's phasing them. They're going nuts.
We talked to the legendary voice of the Cougar, Dave Thompson's grandson, Hayden, before the game, and Hayden, when these two teams met back, wore the full ghillie suit. Today, he's only done half of it. Smart play. Smart play, Stephen.
Yeah, with the temperature that's going on tonight, it'd be tough to be in a full ghillie suit.
Out of the timeout, Grayson County leads 25-12 with 7:35 left in this first half of play. Edmonson County needs a basket because good old Uncle Mo is wearing orange right now. Up top, Decker. Jack Logston put a hands in the face to Doyle off the screen. Three, good, top side. Big shot made by Colin Doyle.
Yeah, you got to be happy if you're Coach Tinsley right there coming out of the timeout and Doyle knocking down a big three from the top of the key.
You got a 2-on-2 zone for Edmonson County. They're going to switch up their defenses a lot. Far side, Jack Logston, guarded by Ashley. He's going to let the three fly. Bounces off the top of the rim and then bounces over the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. When I was in here yesterday, Grayson County was practicing. Travis Johnston was going over with his team all of the different defenses that Edmonson County runs, including they've shown a little bit at times. I haven't seen it today, a 1-1-3, which you don't usually see very often at all. Doyle up top, gets around Langdon, hand off in the corner to Wilson. Up top to Alexander, Tayden Logston immediately puts a hand in the face. 25-15, Grayson County leads Edmonton. 6:40 left in the first half. Doyle floater from 7 is good.
Yeah, another good move by Doyle right there, hitting that last shot, knocking down the three, little head fake.
Tayden Logston outside to Langdon, who bobbles the pass, diving after. Langdon was able to keep it with the orange and blue. Napier on the left side into the corner to Robinson. He stutters, gets it up back up top now to Napier. Napier swings it off into the corner to Robinson with 6:18 left in the first half. It's 25-17. Grayson County leads. Crossing it to Taden Logston. On the drive, pulls up from 15, far side, a little too strong. Rebound tapped off by Edmondson and saved inbounds by Doyle. Outlet pass to Ashley.
Kind of surprised.
Now here goes Doyle running at things in between the circles.
Kind of surprised Decker's playing more out on the floor, as big of a body as he is.
Decker, right side three, too strong off the back of the iron. He shoots about 27% from threes, 1 of 2 today. Left side, Logston three. Jack can't get the roll. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Wilson. And Trey Tinsley immediately says, we need to slow down.
Yep.
This game is being played at Grayson County's pace, which is let's get out and run. You heard Travis Johnston, Stephen. His main key is Ashley on the left block, absorbs the contact, basket good on the inside. His number one key was rebound and run as Edmonson County brings it to within 6. Up top to Taden Logston, free throw line, Jack Logston, back up to Taden Logston. In the corner to Napier. Inside to Jack Logston, runs the baseline, goes up, shots blocked, but he's fouled. They might call this on Decker. It is on Decker. That'll be his second. Jack Logston will go to the line to shoot 2.
Other than a couple runouts there, the Cougars have done a pretty good job moving the ball on offense, and that's bowling pretty well for us so far here in the second quarter.
First free throw good by Jack Logston. 4 of 4 now in the game. Kobe Martin will re-enter. He got the Cougars started in that first quarter of play with an early 3.
Yeah, Gage Napier coming off the bench tonight did a really good job rebounding. Got at least one bucket, maybe a couple. But good job for him.
Jack makes his second. He's got 7 early points. Grayson County's lead is back to 8 now at 27-19. 5 minutes left in the first half of play. Wilson picks up the dribble. Feeds it off far side now to Doyle. Off to Decker, in on Logston. Decker remains in the game with those 2 fouls. Doyle lets a 3 fly left side. It's in and out. Rebound, Jack Logston has it. And flips it off now to Robinson. As Jack Logston and Taden Logston both kind of took each other out. Taden, I don't know if he got poked in the eye by Jack. He is kind of playing with that right eye. Taden's got it though on the drive. Kicks it off into the corner to Spencer Langdon. 3 near side, and in, out, and out. Rebound by Decker for Edmonson County. He's going to slow the pace down with 4.5 left in the first half. I don't know how that one did drop, Steve.
Yeah, I think that touched every part of the rim at least once. I thought it was going to bounce back in.
The rims are cruel sometimes. Decker nearly lost the ball into the Grayson County bench. He's able to grab it right before it hit assistant coach Brian Hill. On the inside, Doyle lowers the shoulder. Floater, good. Doyle gets the roll there. Colin Doyle, have yourself a first half. He's got 9 early points.
Yeah, probably the smallest kid on the floor. Done a pretty good job of getting to the basket and laying them in.
Langdon on the left side into the corner to Robinson. Crossing it to Taden Logston. Bounce pass to Martin in the far side. Martin feeds it inside, not a good pass, taken away by Edmondson. Doyle right again, takes the ball away. Colin Doyle, the junior, called his name a lot. Decker off the right side, flip shot, good. Timeout, Grayson County. The 4-point game, 27-23, 3:42 left in the first half, and I'm sure this Travis Johnston timeout, Stephen, is take a deep breath.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Sam, in a game like this, with emotions at such a high, and everybody, they're playing their hearts out, but you can't take any plays off. You're going to have to go at it every single time the ball is live. If you need a break, take yourself out, and then let the coach know and get right back in there.
It's 27-23. We'll see if we can't find a quick score update or two from around this third region and see what teams have punched their ticket. Butler County won earlier today, 100-50 against Whitesville Trinity. And trying to see what I can't do on the scroll through. Meade County up 10 on Hancock at the half.
Sam, I was keeping track of the score here. That's an 11-2 run since the last time out at 7:39. Wildcats are not giving up. They're going to keep playing hard, and the Cougars are going to have to get some buckets.
Taden Logston on the left side, kicks into the corner to Langdon. 3 to answer, in and out. Rebounded by Ashley for Edmonson County. We mentioned that Doyle hit that 3. And it had a shot, if he doesn't hit that Grayson County could have extended this to 15 or 20. But you blink, and that one shot brings it to 4. Doyle, left side 3. It is an air ball, rebounded by Ashley, put back good on the inside.
Really strong rebound by Ashley right there. Just deciding I'm going to get this rebound and put it back in.
27-25, Edmonson County has brought it to within 2. Taden Logston up top, back to Langdon on the right side. Taden Logston at the logo, gives it to Martin on the left side. This game has been different since Brody Armstrong picked up his second foul.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't know what Coach Johnston's philosophy is, but you almost think you'd like to sneak Brody Armstrong back in here before the half.
Left side, Haycraft with 2:40 left in this first half. Martin thought about the three, pulls up from the free throw line instead. It's partially blocked. Landon's got the rebound, goes back up, basket good.
Good job again by Landon getting rebounds down there. Definitely not the tallest player, but jumping up there and getting it and able to put a couple baskets back in on the offensive rebound.
Decker up top in between the circles, guarded by Taden Logston. 29-25, Grayson County on top by 4. 2:18 left in the first half. Jack Logston got a hand in on it, and it is out of bounds off of Jack. It's going to stay here. Wyatt Grayville re-enters. Lane Ashley going to come out.
You know, we talked quite a bit about Will Alexander in the pregame. Cougars doing a pretty good job on him. I don't know if they're face guarding him the whole time, but he's not even touched the ball the last few possessions.
He has one of the more underrated defenders in the region guarding him as well, in Kobe Martin, who you're not going to find many players in this region that are more athletic than Kobe.
And play as hard as Kobe does every single play.
Doyle on the left side, in on Langdon, flips it back to Decker at the right elbow. Good for Josh Decker. Edmonson County brings it back to within 2, 29-27 with 1:50 left in the first half. Langdon in the far corner. Up top to Jack Logston, steps into the three. It's short, rebounded by Edmonson County. Probably not a great shot there for Grayson County.
But would have been better if you would have kicked it out or brought it out right there and let your offense be a little
Decker has it his pocket picked by Taden Logston. Haycraft's got it, back to Taden. Driving down, Euro step off the right side. The take is too strong. Rebounded by Edmonson County. Another one. I don't know how it didn't fall. Kobe Martin slips. It is very wet out there on that floor.
Yeah, you hope they're able to get that sweat wiped up. Somebody.
3 for the lead for Edmonson is good. Put in on that far side. And I think they are going to call an official timeout to clean up that time. Edmonson County thought it was a timeout. It's not. It's an official timeout to clean some of the sweat up. Edmonson County has the lead now. Wilson knocked in his first three. Lane Ashley re-enters with 1:06 left in this first half. Edmonson County has taken a 1-point advantage.
I know Coach Johnston wants to run right here, and he's calling a play, but you got to get a good shot right here. Obviously, you want to make it, but you got to get a good one.
2-on-2 from Edmonson here on the zone pressure. Haycraft on the left side. Weaves in, back to Martin, deep three, top side. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Edmonson County. Doyle had it. Edmonson County's really controlling the boards here, and Trey Tinsley might be fine to hold for the final shot. Up top, Grayville. They'd give him that three if he wants to take it. Instead, he'll pull up from 18. It's too strong. Rebounded by Langdon for Grayson County with 25 seconds and counting left. Grayson County down by 1. Bounce pass to Napier on the feed on the inside. Basket good. Napier's got 4. Cougs back on top, 31-30. 15 seconds and counting left in the first half.
I was just thinking you don't want to force anything right there, but what a great pass by Spencer and getting an open
8
Gage
seconds
Napier.
and counting here for Edmonson County. Alexander's got it with 5 seconds. Pocket picked and a foul called up top on Kobe Martin. Neither team in any relatively close to the double bonus at all for Martin.
Yeah, not a bad foul right there. Will was beginning to make his move to get to the basket.
Kobe's first, team's first, 4.4 on the clock here in the first half.
Yeah, no problem there.
31-30, Grayson County on top by 1. They give it into Doyle with 3 seconds. Doyle with 2 seconds. Pulls up from the volleyball line at the buzzer. It's an air ball. And that is the end of the first half of play. Grayson County on top by 1, 31-30. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars lead the Wildcats of Edmonson County 31-30 at the half. And Stephen, I mean, this first half was everything that this game lived up to.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sam, we talked about it. You had to know that both teams were going to lay it on the line. And you got to hand it to Edmonson County. Grayson probably had a lead by
double digits.
Yeah, it was up
23-12, I think.
25-12 at the 7:39 mark. We talked about the timeout Coach Tinsley called. You came out. Dole hits a three. He made a couple other baskets, and here you are. It's a one-point game, exactly what we were expecting tonight.
31-30, Grayson County on top by one at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, run down some scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for the second half of play. Again, your score at the half, 31-30. Grayson County has the lead. This is Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County leads Edmonson County 31-30 at the half. Running down some scores from around the region here. And see where we can't find Butler County punch their ticket into the third region tournament in the 12th District Championship game with a 100-50 win against Whitesville Trinity. Meade County leads Hancock 32-19 at the end of the third quarter in Brandenburg.
Davis County over Apollo 58-43.
Just getting to that one as well. And I see Hopkinsville and girls all over Heritage Christian 24-3 at the end of the first quarter of play. John Harton leads E-Town in girls basketball as well for some of those other final scores that we have to bring you. I know there was a barn burner happening in Hartford today. Muhlenberg County comes away with a win in overtime, 71-70, to advance to the third region tournament. McLean County's season ends in Hartford. 31-30, Grayson County leads. One team season will end here. We'll take a break, run down the scoring for the first half of play after this. This is Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads Edmonson County 31-30 here at the half. Running down the scoring for the first half of play for Edmonson County: 9 for Doyle, 7 for Decker, 5 for Wilson, 4 for Ashley, 3 for Wright, and 2 for Alexander. For Grayson County, 9 for Spencer Langdon, 8 for Brody Armstrong, 7 for Jack Logston, 4 for Gage Napier, and 3 for Kobe Martin. And Steven, I mean, you just looked at this, 8 points from Brody Armstrong. I don't know if you're a fan of the plus-minus stat, but I would imagine that Brody Armstrong's plus-minus is through the roof. And the Cougars are going to get him back here to start this second half of play.
Yeah, we were talking there in the break, Sam. That's been the factor so far. When Brody was in there, we're up, stretch the lead out double digits. He picks up the second foul, has to come off the floor, and ever since then the Wildcats have been able to find an answer. Probably the loudest point so far was Doyle with 9. Just a phenomenal first half. I don't remember him scoring. I don't know what his average is.
7
points, but that 9 points was extremely big for the Wildcats in the first half.
Grayson County leads by 1. Second half's next on the Moose.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
County as we start the second half of play here from a warm and toasty Cougar den. St. Gormley and Stephen Smith with you here.
Unofficial temperature check, 103.9.
Luckily, Superintendent Doug Robinson has decided to open up the doors, and because of that, it has helped drastically with the temperature. Brody Armstrong is back into the game after picking up 2 early fouls for Grayson County. When he was on the floor, though, he had 8 points. Grayson County's going to start the second half with the ball, switching sides, working now from left to right on your radio dial. Martin in between the circles. Cougars up by 1 here to start the second half. To the right block to Jack Logston. Spins around, now goes back towards the baseline, gets around the defender, too strong, rebound tapped off, and Armstrong can't save it, but they're going to say it's Grayson County ball.
Wisely lets it bounce out of bounds. I thought he had tipped it, but obviously he knew he didn't and made the right call. Cougars keeping it.
Yeah, see, I was wondering why Brody didn't go for it, but that explains why.
Yep.
Martin gets around the defender at the rim, basket, no good, too strong, rebounded by Decker for Edmonson County. Those close shots have really hurt Grayson County over the last quarter plus.
Been several that have normally we would like to see go in have fallen.
Alexander on the right side, inside to Decker, right through his hands, and it's taken away by Jack Logston for Grayson County. Logston, an outlet pass to Armstrong in the corner. Armstrong picked up by Ashley, spins towards baseline, gets around and blocked from behind by Ashley, ripped away, out of bounds off of Edmonson County. It's going to stay with the Cougs.
And again, Brody Armstrong in on the play there to keep it away from Decker and retain the ball.
The masked maniac, Brody Armstrong.
I like it.
Bounce pass into Armstrong. It's poked away. Nice defense by Ashley, though. And here come the Wildcats up the far side. Decker was pushing, but his head coach, Trey Tinsley, says, yeah, let's not push. Let's just slow down and run our offense. 31-30, Grayson County on top, 1 minute into this third quarter of play. Winner moves on to Friday's district championship. Loser, their season ends today. Decker at the free throw line for the lead. Too strong. Langdon with a rebound. Up the far side of the floor goes Spencer Langdon. Outlet pass to the left side to Haycraft. To the right elbow, Jack Logston shot. The roll's not there. Rebounded by Ashley. The shots just not dropping for Grayson County right now.
Yeah, taking good shots, getting good shots, but just not able to execute right now on the offensive end. So that means, Sam, you got to step it up even that much more on the defensive side of the ball.
Doyle on the right side. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Into the far corner with the right hand, driving and dumping off to the left side. Ashley can't get the shot in. Rebound tapped off. Loose ball. Ashley's got it on the right side. Up top to Wilson. Wilson ball fake to Doyle, who had 9 points to lead the Wildcats in scoring. Up top to Decker. 3 top side missed. It's a deep one. Long rebound. Pulled up by Jack Logston. He flips it off near side to Langdon into the corner to Martin, who smartly just backs it off. They're going to run some offense. Edmonson County sticking with his 2-on-2 zone that they've been playing for the most part. Logston bounce pass to Armstrong, gets around Decker amongst the trees. Armstrong, glass not open. Rebounded by Edmonson. Outlet pass to Alexander, working 2-on-3. Goes Edmonson County to Doyle, driving in over top of Logston. Can't get it to roll in. Rebound out of bounds off of Ashley, and it's going to head back the other way.
Yeah, Jack didn't touch that one, but you almost want to give him credit for a block that he really altered the shot that Doyle was taking right there. So good job by him keeping his hands straight up and not getting a foul.
5.5 left in the third quarter. 31-30, Grayson County leads by 1. Bounce pass to Langdon. Up top to Martin, and he throws it away. Haycraft tries to dive after it. Wilson's got it. Back to Doyle on the left side. Doyle curls around and floats it in. Edmonson County's got the lead back as Colin Doyle moves into double figures with 11.
Seemed like Edmonson County's doing a little bit better job right now on the 50-50 balls, picking up the loose ones. So the Cougars are going to have to get more aggressive.
To Jack Logston, and he's fouled from behind by Alexander. That is just his team's first.
Will came up a little bit gimpy, almost like he was favoring his hip a little bit, but going into halftime, it doesn't look like it's having an effect on him right now.
I don't think there's any way you can take him out of this game right now.
That's a good point. He's going to fight through.
You'd have to get Grayson County's finest to take him out for the only way. He's not going to come off this floor right now.
I don't know if Papa Bill Lee could get him off the floor right now or not.
In between the circles, Jack Logston drives down the left side, pulls up from 10. The line drive shot is missed. Haycraft's got the rebound. Up top to Armstrong. 3 right side. Got it! Big one from Brody Armstrong to put the Cougs back on top, 34-32.
Just can't imagine the impact Brody Armstrong has had on this game.
Up top, Wilson. Swings it off to Decker. Decker on the drive at the free throw line. Back up top now to Doyle. Doyle with the right hand drives in off to the far side. 3 to answer is off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Decker. He'll put it back up from 5. Basket good to tie the game up. Trey Tinsley wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. It's 34-all. 4:15 left in the third. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter of play. It is Grayson County 34, Edmonson County 34. Cougars looking to avoid missing the regional tournament in consecutive years for the first time since 1988-89.
Sam, I've got an update. There's been an audit performed, and the temperature in here is 104.9.
It's been bumped up.
I should have caught that.
4:10 left in the third quarter of play.
My apologies to the boss.
Into the corner to Langdon. Up top to Taden Logston. Bounce pass to Haycraft on the left wing. Into the corner to Armstrong. Back up top, Grayson County, Taden Logston back into the game.
I think until they're able to stop them, the offensive end is going to have to go through Brody Armstrong.
Into the far side it is Armstrong, 34 all, 3:45 left in the third. Armstrong drives the baseline, goes up, shots missed, rebound out of bounds off of Grayson County. Edmonson County's doing a really good job on the inside defense, but also Grayson County's just not finishing.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressiveness of Brody taking it to the hole right there, but give Ashley a credit, made a good block.
Up that far side of the floor goes Josh Decker.
Still surprised that he's doing as much ball handling as he is, but obviously Coach Tinsley is comfortable with it, and it's working so far.
Up top to Decker. He drives down the left side, flips it back to Wilson. Off to Ashley, now to Doyle. Deep three, right side. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Haycraft for Grayson, and then he loses it out of bounds off of his foot. And it is going to stay with Edmonson.
Yeah, we didn't get an error. We didn't get a point by the official, but you could tell by the Edmonson County student section that it was going to stay with the Wildcats.
3:13 left in the third quarter. 34 all between Grayson County and Edmonson County. Inside to Ashley. Takes one dribble, goes up with the right hand for the lead. Too strong, gets his own miss. Put back, good. Ashley's got 6 points. Grayson County trails by 2. Taden Logston, bounce pass into the corner to Langdon. 3, no good, it's an air ball. Rebounded by Ashley for Edmonson County.
Got a little bit lucky right there. Wilson was cutting wide open down the middle of the floor, and Ashley couldn't see him.
This is a dangerous moment here for Grayson. You're down 2, but Edmonson County's getting everything they want. Decker was stripped on the way up, gains the ball back though. The loose balls have found the Wildcats. Doyle inside, poked away. Ashley's got it back. Off to the right side, Doyle, 3, short. Rebound, Edmonson County on the inside. Reverse layup is missed. Armstrong this time. He was getting that rebound. There was no way anyone else was.
Going to take it himself.
Armstrong driving. He dumps it off to the left block to Langdon amongst the trees. Shot is missed. Another rebound by Edmonson. An outlet pass to Wilson, who has to not run it down. He can't get there in time, and he runs all the way out the doors.
Yeah, Coach Tinsley just holding up both hands at Decker right there. You hate it for the kid making that kind of pass. He's doing the right thing, trying to advance the ball. But Coach Tinsley keeps saying, hey, guys, we don't have to get in a hurry right now. Just relax.
They're winning.
Yeah, right.
36-34, 2:07 left in the third quarter of play. Right side, Langdon. Cougars started off on fire. They've gone ice cold since. Langdon in the lane, off the right side. Another miss from about 5 feet for Grayson. I mean, they've probably missed their last 10 shots from within 5 feet.
Yeah, and getting wide open down in there and just not able to drop it in.
Alexander driving. Up top to Doyle. Doyle with the left hand. Up top to Wilson. Wilson gets a screen, backs it off in the corner. Hand in the face to Alexander. From 18 up top, 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Langdon tried to gamble and get the steal. He couldn't get there in time, though. 1:20 left in the third quarter. It is 36-34. And Wilson, offensive foul. He extended that arm.
Yeah, referee was right on top of that one, and he definitely did. He extended his arm, and then I guess Spencer did a pretty good job of selling it as well.
Zach Bratcher going to come into the game for Grayson County in place of Landon Haycraft. Zach is in there to shoot the 3. He knows his role.
Yeah, referee and Jack down under the basket are still wiping the ball off. No doubt got some sweat on it. Again, temperature check, it's 104 degrees, 0.9 here in the Cougar Den.
Up top to Taden Logston at the volleyball line. About a minute left in the third quarter. Crossing it to Zach Bratcher. 3 left side. Got it!
Taden did a really good job of selling that. He kind of pulled the offense really almost lackadaisically to the right side and then skipped it back to Bratcher for the big 3.
Cougs back up by 1. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of play. To Alexander on the left side, guarded by Taden Logston. Man-to-man for Grayson. Jack Logston guarding Decker. Decker lowers his shoulder off the right side. Basket good for Josh Decker. He moves into double figures. Edmonson back on top, 38-37. Taden Logston, he'll lower the shoulder, kicking it to Jack Logston. Running the baseline is Logston. Up top to Bratcher, swings it off Langdon. Into the far corner to Taden Logston. From the baseline, it's short. Rebounded by Ashley for Edmonson County. And if the Wildcats are smart, they'll probably hold for the final shots.
Again, Sam moved the ball really well around the perimeter and got an open shot right there, just not able to put them in.
Grayson County has only scored 6 points in this quarter and only 14 in the last 2.
My mama used to say whatever.
6 seconds left here in this third quarter of play. It's Decker up top with 4 seconds. Decker gets a screen, handoff to Wilson. Shot off the left side is no good. At the end of the third quarter of play, Edmonson County leads Grayson County 38-37. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
38-37, Grayson County leads by 1 as we start the fourth quarter of play here from Grayson County High School.
The only thing that matters, like my mom used to say, was the team that scores the most points. And for, right now we talked about the momentum. It's bouncing in the way of the Wildcats. This next 2 minutes is going to be enormous.
Edmonson will start with the ball here in this fourth quarter of play. Zach Bratcher guarding the ball up top. Jump pass to Alexander on the left side. Inside to Decker. Hand in the face by Logston. Decker goes up. Shot. He's fouled. 2 shots coming. Foul called on Spencer Langdon. That is going to be just his first, team's first of the fourth quarter of play. Josh Decker to shoot 2. He is 1 of 1 today on the season, 68%. This Cougar team, Stephen, you can tell they were locked in to open. As Decker misses the first free throw. I don't think they are again anymore. I don't know the word to describe it. I don't know if it's a nervous, on edge. Their back is against the wall.
7 points in the third quarter, just probably
both free throws missed by Decker, and the rebound's out of bounds off of Ashley.
7 points total in the third quarter.
After 8 in the second.
Yeah.
You're not going to win games doing that.
Absolutely not. Not in the district tournament for sure.
Against your biggest rival.
Yep.
Taden Logston off to Langdon. Up top to Armstrong. Off to Langdon. Langdon splits defenders, gets to the hole. He's stripped on the way up. Jack Logston put back good on the inside. The ball finally finds the Cougs, and they get their first shot from inside the arc in the second half. Decker down the right side. Little Euro step. Too hard off the glass. Might have got away with a foul. Doesn't matter. Brody Armstrong's got the ball. Bounce pass to Zach Bratcher. Crossing it to Jack Logston. Ball fake. Logston fires off into the corner to Langdon. Free! No good. In and out. Long rebound chased down by Ashley for Edmonson County. 39-38. Grayson County leads. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play. And we have a timeout on the floor, I believe, taken here by Edmonson County. We'll take it with them. Cougs up by 1. 6:58 to go. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
39-38, 6 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in this game. Trey Tinsley takes a full timeout. Stephen, I mean, I don't even know what to say now at this point. It's so exciting.
Well, it's building up to that type of game, Sam, where the team with the ball at the end might just very well be the team that wins. No doubt both teams are as fired up as they've been all year right now, and if you're not, there's something wrong with you.
We're back underway. Grayson County leads by 1. Up top, Alexander, guarded by Taden Logston. Off to the left side, nearly throwing it away. Wilson's able to get it up. Up top, out of bounds. Back to the Cougs. Nice defense by Zach Bratcher. We've touched on that, I think it was on Friday. Zach Bratcher is a quiet, good defender because of how aggressive he is.
Yep. Yeah, ball pressure can cover up a multitude of sins on the defensive end, and you saw it right there forcing the turnover.
6:40 left in the game. Grayson County has a 1-point advantage, 39-38. Armstrong in the far corner. Back to Langdon. Deep on that far side of the floor to Armstrong. Got the defender in the air. Armstrong drives. Bounce pass to Bratcher. Ball fake for Zach Bratcher. Up top to Jack Logston. Logston back up now in between the circles. 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. Grayson County up by 1. Into Taden Logston. Into the corner to Zach Bratcher. 3. Too strong. Bounces into the air. Hits everybody before going into the hands of Tyler Wilson for Edmonson County. Great look. It looked good. Just a little bit too much on it for Zach Bratcher.
There's that ball pressure again we were talking about right there on Wilson. Good job by Zach.
Doyle on the left side, guarded by Langdon. Up top, Doyle carries it. Ball heads back to Grayson. That's 2 straight mistakes. Brett Johnston pops off the bench. He's going to talk to Travis Johnston. And the Cougs want a timeout. It's just going to be a 30-second timeout. Clearly they want to draw something up here, Stephen.
Yeah, you have to think probably looking for some kind of set, maybe for Zach Bratcher. Possibly get the ball into Cody Armstrong's hands. You always feel good when Spencer Langdon and Jack Logston have the ball, but they're doing a pretty good job of keying on them right now. 39-38. Grayson County leads the series against Edmonson County in the 12th District Tournament 10-1. That won 1 year ago. It's only been 3 times, though, this matchup has come in the semifinals, and 3 of those 4 have come in the last couple of years, 2020, 2023, and 2024. What's the timeout situation right now, Sam?
By my count, Edmonson 2, Grayson 4. The arrow is in favor of Grayson County. Into the corner, Armstrong. 3 is up. 3 is off the back of the iron. Long rebound chased down by Doyle for Edmonson County. Then he's stripped. Finds Ashley, though. And now a very late foul is going to be whistled on Grayson County. Called on Zach Bratcher. That is his first and the team's second.
Again, probably got what you wanted right there with Brody with the shot in the corner. Made a good shot. Just missed it.
39-38, 5.5 left in the fourth quarter of play. Grayson County leads by 1 here in this 12th District semifinal game. Right side, deep 3 by Alexander. Good for Will Alexander. He's been held quiet.
That's a big bucket, Sam. It's so exciting, and here my shoe came untied.
Taden Logston dumps it to Jack Logston to answer. Baseline jumper, good for Jack Logston. 41 all. 5:05 to play here in the fourth quarter of play.
27 minutes into this game, and nothing is
Doyle, 3, deep 1. The bank is open for Doyle on a deep 3, top side. Wow.
That's huge, Sam. Just wow.
Edmonson County leads now by 3, 44-41. Up top to Brody Armstrong, in between the circles. Right side to Taden Logston, into the corner to Jack Logston.
You got to be careful right here if you're the Cougars to not force anything. You're only down 3. You don't need to make a bad shot.
Into the corner to Bratcher. Up top to Langdon. Langdon bounce pass to Armstrong. He'll let the three to tie. It's off the line. And Decker's got the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Zach Bratcher. That's going to be his second, team's third. And I don't like the feel of this right now, Steven.
No, if you can't tell tonight by the background noise, we're sitting on the Edmonson County side, and their crowd is just taking the roof off this place right now. But like you said, Sam, I don't feel real comfortable right now at all with Edmonson County hitting two huge threes on the last two possessions. Man, you got to get a stop right here if you're the Cougars.
Edmonson County, not a great three-point shooting team either. They average about 6 per game. Shoot only 32% from that mark as well. Wilson
back
to
across.
Alexander. He gets it across with a pass to Doyle. Another three, far side. It's good. Edmonson County has gone nuclear here in this fourth quarter. It's 47-41. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Travis Johnston talks a lot. Players make plays. A player needs to make a play right now.
Absolutely.
Jack Logston, three left side to answer. It's no good. Rebounded by Edmonson County. Over to the far side, it's Alexander.
I don't know what the rebounding is right now, but I would say Edmonson County's up by a pretty substantial amount.
Decker driving in, layup missed. Rebound on the floor. Haycraft's got it for Grayson County. Outlet pass to Armstrong in the middle. Gives it off to Jack Logston. Logston spins down the left side. It's poked away out of bounds off of Grayson County. Oh, I don't know. I mean, he had a better angle than we did, but yeah. I don't know about that, Steven.
Couldn't really see. Will did a pretty good job reading the spin right there in the lane. Bad pass.
Taken away. Wilson's got it, and it's out of bounds. And Wilson's offensive foul. He shoves Brody Armstrong into the stands.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to call the foul right there. Wilson definitely did push off, trying to keep Brody away from the ball.
That's his second, team's first. 3:21 left in the fourth quarter of play. Grayson County trails 47-41.
It's pandemonium in here tonight, Sam.
Martin in between the circles to Jack Logston amongst the trees. Logston misses the shot. Armstrong rebound, put back good on the inside. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. It's a full timeout, 3:07 to go. Edmonton up 4. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County trails by 4, 47-43, 3:07 left in this game. Edmonson County has the ball out of the timeouts. It'll be Alexander to trigger, into Decker. Grayson County light full court man-to-man defense. Now the pressure comes. Decker spins, gives it off to Doyle, who bobbles the pass. Into the corner, Wilson. Wilson drives amongst the trees, layup good. Edmonson County has not missed in these last couple of minutes.
Again, Sam, on the offensive end.
Spencer Langdon, three left side. It is no good. Rebound, bouncing around. Haycraft's got it. Back out to Langdon. Langdon will drive and kick back off to Martin. Off to Jack Logston. On the drive, Logston backs it off into the corner. 49-43, Edmonton up 6, 2.5 to go. Logston on the drive, goes up amongst the trees. Basket good on the reverse layup for Jack Logston. 4-point game, 49-44. Cougs need to stop.
Yeah, got to get a stop right here, and hopefully we can get Jack going here in the last 2 minutes of this game.
To Doyle on the far side. Bounce pass back to Ashley. 2:10 left in the fourth quarter. Up top to Doyle. The defense comes. Back now to Decker with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Decker is fouled.
Probably not the worst foul that Landon could have committed right there, because Decker definitely had an open lane to the rim right there. I know he wasn't intentionally fouling him, but not the worst call that we could have had.
They're going to mop up the floor right now. 2 minutes left in this game. It is 49-45.
Cheers to the athletic director. Kincaid out there with the mop.
It's cooled down in here since they've opened the doors.
Yeah, opening the doors down here on this end has definitely helped a little bit, but it's still pretty warm in here, and the game is just as hot as the temperature.
49-45, 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter of play. Edmonson will trigger underneath of their own basket. Wilson scans, gets it up top, taken away by Armstrong, knocked into the hands of Langdon. The Cougs are out and running, bounce pass to Haycraft, amongst the trees, Haycraft flips it, and go! Logston is then hacked from behind by Edmonson County.
Yeah, definitely a foul on Wilson right there.
His third, team second. And they are going to give Jack Logston 2 shots, are they?
I don't know if they are or not. Looked like it was really on the offensive rebound.
2 shots is the decision.
2 shots, wow.
Jack Logston's first free throw, good. He's now 6 of 6 from the line. This would make it a 2-point game with 1:53 left in the fourth quarter.
It'd be crazy, Sam, if it came down to free throws in such a game like this, but it very well might.
He got them both. 2-point game, 49-47, 1:53 to go. The pressure comes. Wilson breaks it across the near side. Double team. Foul called on Brody Armstrong. No, they called on Langdon, rather. That's his second, and that's 2 shots now. Tyler Wilson, 88.9. I don't know about that foul, Steve. That's a tough call.
Yeah, it is a tough call. We were talking in one of the breaks. Officiating has been pretty good tonight, but that may have been one of those that the referees decided, hey, we're going to.
First one good by Wilson. He's an 88.9% free throw shooter. Zach Bratcher going to come in. Landon Haycraft will come out. Offense, defense here.
Ref maybe wanting to set a standard that they're going to keep control of this game here for the last minute 47.
Both of them knocked in by Wilson. Back to 4. They roll it in. Martin picks it up. 1:45 left in the game. 51-47. Left side, Bratcher back up top to Martin. Right side, Langdon. Langdon weaving through, back to Bratcher. Up top to Martin. Martin to Logston on the right wing with 90 seconds. Logston pulls up from 15. It's short. Rebounded by Ashley for Edmonson County. The double team comes. Ashley tries to spin out of it. Somehow passes it to Doyle, who loops it off to Alexander. Alexander, flip shot, good for Will Alexander. 1:17 to go, 53-47. Brody Armstrong, 3 left side, blocked by Decker. Armstrong's got it back, and then it's poked away from behind, and it's out of bounds off of Grayson County. 1:11 left in the game. It's 53-47. Edmonson County leads by 6. The loose balls have found Edmonson County in this game.
Yeah, and again, Sam, I don't know what the rebounding stats would be, but I would venture to guess that Ashley's approaching double digits if he doesn't already have it. Just like we talked about Decker in that first game when he had, 14 or 16? Ashley's probably approaching well over double digits now.
1:11 left in this game. It is 53-47. Cougars in danger of missing the region tournament for the first time in consecutive years since 88 and 89. And a foul's going to be called. They're going to foul Ashley. He's a 64.7% free throw shooter. And if Edmonson County makes their free throws, Stephen, they're going to win this game.
Yeah, as quick as that foul came, you have to believe that was a scouting report. If the one that you identify the people that you're going to score, and Ashley was obviously that guy for the Wildcats.
2 shots coming for Ashley. First one, no good. 1:09 left in the game. It is a 6-point Grayson County deficit against Edmonson. Got it. 1:09 left, 54-47. Somebody's going to have to step up for Grayson County. Langdon gets a screen. He drives, jump pass up top. Jack Logston's got it. In between the circles, 1 minute to go. Into the corner, Langdon lets the defender go by. The double team comes to Armstrong. Down the right side, Armstrong blocked blocked by Edmondson, and they're off and running. Here comes Wilson. Wilson is then fouled, and Steven, that might do it. What a season for Grayson County. They came in riding high, and it might end here today at home.
Well, we said just a minute ago, Sam, it could come down to free throws, and it looked like it very well might.
Grayson County started off outstanding. Wilson makes the first free throw and have gone ice cold since. The shots have been falling recently. It just didn't today. 9-point game, 45 seconds left. Logston, 3 left side, got it! Timeout Grayson County, 43 seconds left. And I don't really know what you can do here if you're Travis Johnston.
Well, you've probably already set the precedent, Sam, that you're going to be fouling. For Edmonson County right now, they've got to be talking about who their best free throw shooters are and getting the ball into their hands. If you're Coach Johnston, you tell, okay, here's the guy that we want to foul. If he gets it, you have to foul him. But after 1 or 2 passes, you're going to have to foul whoever has the ball.
With 43 seconds left, I don't know how much time you have when you're down by 2 possessions.
Like that last one, they threw it into Ashley in the corner. It was instant because he was the one that you wanted to. You know, you think about, I don't know who leads them in free throws, but you got.
It is Wilson with 8, he's 4 of 4 today, 88.9%. Alexander at 73%. Ashley is at 64.7%. Decker is at 68%.
Yeah, so you probably want to get the.
And Doyle is at 86.4% as well.
Yeah, you're looking for Ashley and Decker right now. Once they touch the ball, it's got to be an instant foul. And if you're Coach Tinsley, you probably want to let one of them take the ball out. I think Will usually takes the ball out. Looks like he's running down that way. But Ashley's the senior, and you got to expect that he's going to step up and make them right here. So you
Alexander will inbound. 43 seconds left. They give it over to Ashley. Outlet pass to Wilson. That's who they want to take it. And I don't know how much time Grayson County has to give. They're going to call a foul on Haycraft. I don't know that he's necessarily trying to foul, but he's going to pick up his second. 2 coming for Tyler Wilson.
Yeah, Landon kind of came up underneath him and got him with the body right there. Again, doesn't know if that's not the guy that you want to send to the free throw line, but with time clicking off, you got to.
Wilson's first free throw is no good. Zach Bratcher in, Landon Haycraft out. One more coming. It is good. It rolls in. 37.7 on the clock. It's 57-50. Edmonson County has a 7-point lead. Jack Logston, deep 3 left side. Good! He knocked it down from Short Creek. Timeout Travis Johnston. If he's got a full, he says, I want to use it. And by my count, he does. By my count, it's just a 30-second timeout left for Travis Johnston. 57-53. Steven, did you write down the time? You did not.
I did not write down.
They waved it out. What does it say?
31 seconds.
31 seconds left in the game. 57-53. Jack Logston trying to keep the Cougs in it.
Again, right here, Sam, in the timeouts. Coach Tinsley's going over, okay, here's who we want to touch the ball. Coach Johnson is saying, here's the guy that we want to touch the ball, and it's probably going to be Ashley or Decker for them.
21 today for Jack Logston. 14 in this fourth quarter, trying to keep the Cougs in it.
None bigger than the last 2 possessions where he stepped up and made 2 really big shots from the 3 out on the wing.
32.9 on the clock. 57-53, Edmonson County has the 4-point advantage. Butler County awaits the winner of this game. They give it into Ashley, who's immediately fouled by Jack Logston. His first. Ashley will have 2 coming. He's 1 of 2 today. None bigger than these 2 for the 6'3" senior. 32.1 on the clock. The first one is good. Huge.
That's what seniors do. You know, he realizes, hey, I'm not going to let this be my last game. I'm going to step up here and knock these free throws down.
58-53, 32.1 on the clock. It's good. Makes them both. Does Lane Ashley. Back to 6. 59-53, 30 seconds and counting. Jack Logston behind the back dribble. Goes up on the left side. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Kobe Martin. Off to Jack Logston. Back up to the left side. Up top to Bratcher. Swings it off to Langdon on the right side. Back up to Bratcher. 3, top side. No good off the back of the iron with 18 seconds. Logston on the rebound. He loses it. Flips it up to Alexander. Layup good. And that will do it. Edmonson County is going to defeat Grayson County into the corner. Martin, 3, no good. Rebounded by Edmonson County. They're going to run it out. And the Edmonson County Wildcats have upset the Grayson County Cougars 61-53 here at the Cougar Den this evening. We'll come back and wrap it up here. Grayson County ends their season with a record of 17-12. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road.
1-53 to finish the season with a record of 17-12. Stephen, this hurts.
Yes, Sam, it really does. You know, you play your whole season for tonight. The Cougars had been on a really good roll the last couple of games, had come out and really done a great job, both offensively and defensively. But down the stretch, simply weren't able to hit shots, and Edmonson County did.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this, Grayson County up 23-12 at the end of the first quarter. I think they got it 25-12, and you thought, okay, Trey Tinsley called that timeout. Colin Doyle hits a three, and from that point on, Edmonson County controlled the game. It's one of those things, and it's why you play the game. If Colin Doyle misses that three, Stephen, Grayson County might have won the game.
Yeah, it was definitely a pivotal point in the game. We talked about that coming out of that timeout. Good job by Coach Tinsley. I don't know if they drew up a play or he got loose or something, but that's definitely the shot that I think you go back to and you look at and say that was the game changer.
For Grayson County, 17-12 is how they finished this season. No trip. They missed going to the region tournament for back-to-back years for the first time since the late 80s. This just doesn't happen around here, and it hurts. But then this almost might be the best thing that could happen, because you look up and down, and Stephen, remind me, how many seniors are on this team?
0.
You know who's probably going to be the hungriest team in Grayson County basketball history next year?
Yeah, I know these kids are going to get sick and tired of hearing about this game all summer long and into the fall. But I'm sure Coach Johnston will bring it up quite a bit.
Coming up on our fifth quarter show, as Grayson County falls 61-43 to Edmonson County, we will hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach, Travis Johnston. We'll bring you the scores from this game and some scores from around the region. Again, your final score, 61-53. Edmonton defeats Grayson. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
On K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County falls to Edmonson County by a final score of 61-53. Butler County and Edmonson County will play in the 12th District Championship on Friday evening here at Grayson County High School. A couple of score updates that we can bring you as we do a scroll through. Let's see, Warren Central defeats South Warren 62-50 in boys. Other scores here to bring you. I know that Davis County defeated Apollo. They're in the third region tournament. It was Muhlenberg County surviving in overtime over McLean County by 1 point. They are in the third region tournament. Meade County and Hancock have punched, or Meade County and Breckenridge County have punched their tickets from the 11th district as well in some of those games here today. I see here, Stephen, Assistant Principal Shane Decker writes in and he says, geez, I think you all may have understated to the temperature. You all look like we've been roasting.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were not joking about the temperature in here. hats off to Superintendent Doug Robinson for opening up those doors down there. But it got pretty toasty in here.
Grayson County falls to Edmonson County today by a final score of 61-53. We do want to say Lady Cougars will play on Thursday as well. We'll have the coverage of that game, and the Lady Cougars will play either Monday or Tuesday in the 3rd Region quarterfinals. Get to find out more about who their opponent will be as the week goes along. The draw will happen on Saturday morning as well. Again, your final score, Grayson County falls to Edmonson County 61-53. More on the 5th quarter show comes up after this, as this is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars fall in a heartbreaker to Edmonson County today by a final score of 61-53. Cougars 17-12 is how they finished this regular season. And it was high expectations. They had been playing extremely well. I mean, really ever since a disappointing performance at Breckenridge County. I mean, they lost to Butler County by 5 points without Brody Armstrong. They get Brody back, pull away against John Hardin, win that game, and go on the road to Greenwood and Davis County, and then come back against Hancock County. Won all 3 of those games, and you thought that the Cougars, I mean, there was some talk that they might have had a shot at winning the region. But sometimes it just doesn't work that way, and Edmonson County, a lot of credit goes towards them. They had a great game plan, and they fell behind early. Grayson County had a 13-point advantage at 25-12, and in the end, they just didn't have enough to come back, and it was a lot of shots missed on the inside. There's a lot to learn about it, though, from this game for Grayson County moving forward, and I think it's going to create quite a bit of hunger for this Cougar team moving forward into this. As, I know that if I was in that locker room, you got to be absolutely heartbroken, because I think the Cougars did leave it all out on the floor today. But sometimes it just doesn't play your way. And those loose balls bounced Edmonson County's way. And Edmonson County made their shots, including that stretch of hitting multiple threes in a row. We'll take a break, talk to Coach Johnston, get his thoughts on this after this. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts. through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K1 on 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gormley now joined by head coach Travis Johnston. Coach, I mean, this is always my least favorite interview of the year. What was your message?
Well, we got everybody back. It just seemed like we played. They played like they wanted it a little more. We played a little spooked because our shots weren't falling. We didn't shoot the ball good at all. And I'll be honest with you, that wasn't something that I know it can happen, but the way we shoot it just wasn't something I was expecting, especially after the first quarter. But then Brody went out, and we kind of got stagnant with everything. And, they played a good game, and they made the timely plays when they needed to. And we just couldn't catch up, and we got outplayed. I got outcoached, and it just wasn't our night tonight.
I think to me the play of the game was in that second quarter. You all, I think, got it 25-12. He called the timeout, and then Doyle hits the three. And from that point, they went on that little burst. What was the difference after that timeout, though, that allowed for them to go on that run? Was it just as simple as Brody not being out there?
Part of it, but good teams can't rely on one guy to make or break you or provide all the energy. I just didn't feel like some of our guys had the swagger that we had in the last couple of games. And a lot of it's young, and we haven't really, we were underdogs last year going into the district tournament, going to play Edmonton at Edmonton. We had River, Dillon, Braden who have played in those games. But really the only ones who Caden played in that game. He didn't play tonight. Jack played in that game. Spencer, that was his 12th game of the year. He was still green, and
I think that was his first career start.
Yeah, it was. And then Landon played a little bit in that game, but we had several guys that hadn't played in those games, and Will did a great job running. He only had 9 points, but he ran the team. They had a good game plan of slowing it down and using their big to do that, and we just never could get in the rhythm.
Yeah, I think that the inside game was the difference today. I don't know what the rebounding totals were, but I'd imagine they out-rebounded you, but I thought it was just those shots on the inside, especially in that second and third quarter where you got good looks, and it just didn't drop.
Jack had several 15-foot. That's why we put him in the middle. Jack had several 15-footers that usually go in. I'll take Jack 15-foot jump shot any day of the week, and every single trip down. I'll take a Spencer 3 every single trip down. We got
Spencer in from like 2 feet.
Yeah, and he missed 2 or 3 of those. So it's just one of those things that they didn't fall, and then Edmonton was able to capitalize off of it.
When you have a team like that, when that isn't happening, is that just youth that they can't overcome something like that?
I don't know. I think some of it.
Or is that credit to them?
Part of it's credit to them because I think they could sense it and they could feel it, and they went just a little bit harder after it the next time. And I think a lot of it is the youth. It just seemed like nothing we did or nothing that was said or anything like that could just get us going and just take that little extra boost of energy or whatever it is. But I don't know. Credit to them. They did what they needed to do.
You mentioned you expect to return everything next year. And you did not want to lose this game, and I'm not wanting to come off of saying you wanted to lose this game. But how can this be a good thing in making them the hungriest team in the 3rd region next year?
Well, that's what we talked about in there. It was kind of the story. I know it's cliche, but we could beat anybody and we could lose to anybody, and that's just the simple truth. And that's not a knock on Edmonson. That's not to say they're a bad team, because they're a good team. And they had the advantage on us to what we didn't have, which was the size and the strength and stuff inside. But it's kind of up to them how they use it. Does it fuel them? I mean, do they forget about it tomorrow, or is that in the back of their head the entire time up until we start lifting in August, or when we start our off-season workouts and stuff? So not comparing us to Virginia when they lost in the first round of the Sweet 16, and I wish I remember that quote from Tony Bennett, but
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
after they lost to UMBC.
I wish I remembered it, but that's what we have to do. We have to make sure that we use this in some type of positive way, instead of oh, poor me, hopefully we'll be better next year. We got to get better.
What do you need to get better at to kind of close this out for this season?
What's
the focus point?
We got to get stronger. We got to get. We're not going to get taller. I mean, we might, but odds are you're not going to get taller. But we got to get stronger. We got to get quicker, and we all just got to get a little bit better at everything. Even Jack and Spencer. It's defensively, but that's going to come with strength and quickness. But those are the focuses right now.
Coach, as always, I appreciate you giving us the time before and after every game of this season. And June for summer basketball, and then November, the whatever it is, will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
That's head coach Travis
Thanks,
Johnston. That wraps us up here today. We'll come back and wrap up the season after this. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day, a movement toward life-saving resources, movement toward advancing research and care, movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
Basketball on K105.
Cougars season ends today with a record of 17-12 with a 61 to 53 loss to Edmonson County. Writing down the scoring from this game for Edmonson County, it was 17 from Colin Doyle, 12 from Tyler Wilson, 11 from Josh Decker, 9 each from Will Alexander and Lane Ashley, 3 for Braden Wright. For Grayson County, 21 from Jack Logston, 13 from Brody Armstrong, 9 from Spencer Langdon, 4 for Gage Napier, 3 each for Kobe Martin, and 4, actually that might be Jack having 24 points. It looks like I have something messed up there, but we will see as that rolls along. Reminder, we're here on Thursday. Lady Cougars will look to win a district championship. They will face Butler County. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off. It'll be over on K105, the radio coverage, but K105 Digital Productions will have the stream of that. So make sure you come out and support this team. This Lady Cougar team's fun to watch. They deserve your support. So that'll wrap up our coverage today for the Cougar boys season. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Camera operators were Abby Howlett and Eli Smith, and your director was Trey Cook. So on a night where Grayson County falls to Edmonson County to finish their regular season with a record of 17-12 by a final score of 61-53 for Stephen Smith. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.